Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Simone Mind Speaks. And today I'm gonna be doing like a podcast style video. This is like I think my second one I've done on here. But I'm in the middle of watch day, so that's why I'm not coming on camera. But also I had another video planned, but I didn't take no notes for it and my thoughts was like all combobulated. But discombobulated. But I decided to just talk about another topic, and I wrote some notes down for this one. And once I thought about it, I was like, this is a great follow-up video from the video I just posted about making sustainable friendships and why it's hard. So I feel like this video on how to be alone and not feel lonely literally is the perfect follow-up. So first of all, I want to mention, I feel like the main reasons why I feel like a lot of people don't know how to be alone, and of course, this might not be everybody's story, but you know your story, not me. But like I said, I just feel like this, from my personal experiences with people and my own like psychology research, I feel like this fits a lot of people. So I feel like these issues stem from childhood 9 times out of 10, and the way you were treated during that time. So whether you didn't get enough love or emotional support, motivation, whether you didn't get any care, like all those reasons can be, reasons why people don't know how to be alone, because those being treated in that way causes like abandonment issues, and it can create like unhealthy attachment styles. Some of the attachment styles is like anxious attachment style, avoidant, I think secure, and fearful. So I'm not gonna break all those down in this video, but I know those are like some of the attachment styles that people struggle with. So those abandonment issues and attachment issues can create codependency in a lot of people. And whether you're codependent just because you're looking to fill a void, or some people just like attention because maybe you didn't get attention growing up. Some people need constant validation and reassurance. And I just feel like if you need that, that's a bit unhealthy. I feel like you really need to be able to do that for yourself. Like it's okay to get some reassurance here and there and validation and stuff like that, but you don't really need to seek it from outside sources. Not being able to be alone and fill your own cup is literally a danger to yourself. And that's just how I see it. I see it as being a danger to yourself, because when you have those issues and you don't know how to be alone and you just don't want to be alone, that's how you can end up in all different types of toxic situations and relationships with people, friendships, hold on to toxic family relationships, and yeah. Also, a lot of the time, we don't realize that we repeat behavior. So, however people treated us growing up, like I said, whether this is like subconsciously or consciously, we repeat the same patterns that we've seen. And that's why a lot of time people are, like I said, have these fake friends and toxic relationships and stuff like that, because a lot of time we're looking, like I said, for other people to fill those voids in us, and being codependent, that we don't realize a lot of the time the thing that we are looking for in other people, they don't even have it to give. They don't have it to give themselves, so they definitely don't have it to give to you. I feel like that's another one of my good videos to go watch, is the one about how to give love and receive it. What is it? All that. But back to what I was saying, and how this is like a danger to yourself. Like I said, when you end up with those fake friends and bad relationships, you end up around people who lie, people who cheat, people who steal, kill, and all types of things. Like I feel like it's especially. I feel like a lot of things are just way worse when you're a woman too, and you don't know how to be alone. Because, like I said, if you're like the attention-seeking type of person, or you need constant, validation from men or whatever, you're gonna put yourself in so many dangerous situations. always trying to be in someone's face. You know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of people don't even care about themselves or have the resources to give themselves. And so they're not going to be worrying about you or concerned about you. And yeah, like you don't want to get yourself in situations to be, you know, RAPED. That's better, right? RAPED. Yeah. Like you don't want to put yourself in those type of situations because you don't know how to be by yourself. I really feel like that's so dangerous. And when you hanging around like anybody and you with fake friends or people who are jealous of you, and this is for men or women, when you are around those type of people, they will literally set you up and treat you any kind of way if they don't care about you. But yet you got like 50 million friends and all these people that you talk to, and y'all, that is just too much. I feel like I don't feel like nobody needs a lot of friends or a lot of nothing. Like I feel like once you have a solid group of people, or a few people that you can count on and trust, I really feel like that's all you need. Just a little solid group of people. You don't need 20, 30, 50 friends, and it is too much. But anyway, I feel like I'm going off topic a little bit. So now I'm gonna be talking about how to actually be alone and how to not be lonely in the process, because you can be alone all day every day and never be lonely. I don't ever feel lonely, really. And I don't have any friends. The only person I talk to is my sister, really. So I don't have any friends, and I'm not in a relationship, and I wake up and I go to sleep each day feeling pretty good. So first first I feel like you have to decide that you want better in your life. Like, because 9 times out of 10, the people you surround yourself with probably are not the best people. So I feel like you have to decide that you want better at your life and that you deserve more, and you are worthy of that. And the only way this going to happen is if you believe it. You just got to believe it. You don't have to have nothing to back that up besides the fact that you're a human being. And you deserve good things. Even if you've done bad things in your past, if you learn from those things and you try to move on to be a better person, like it don't matter. It don't matter. God forgives us. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. So all you have to do is ask for forgiveness. And yeah, I believe in God. If you don't believe in God, then you don't have to do all that. But that's just how I personally feel. So yeah, you just gotta believe that you are worthy and that you deserve good things out of life. Period. The second thing that I feel like you need to do is go back and reflect. If you don't even know the reason that you can't be alone, because like I said, the reason that I mentioned in the beginning, that might not be everybody's story, but I feel like it's most people. But if that's not your story, then you need to go back and look at your past to discover how you got to where you are now. So go back and look at your childhood and start asking yourself certain questions about, how did certain people treat you, how are your relationships with certain people, and what type of behavior did you see growing up between the people in your lives. And I feel like once you do that, you'll start to be able to realize, okay, like I probably act this way because of A, B, and C, or I do these things because of this. You know what I mean? And also, y'all, when you go back and you start thinking about stuff, I also feel like when you reflecting, you should be like writing stuff down, like journaling and stuff like that. And I feel like, well, I wanted to tell y'all that when you do this, some emotions are definitely going to arise. So whether you get sad or angry or whatever emotion comes from you going back in your past and looking at how you've been treated and stuff like that, it's okay to feel those emotions that come up, but don't let them overtake you in like a terrible way, like a negative way. You know what I mean? feel your emotions and, validate yourself that it's okay to feel how you feel, but don't sit in it. And I feel like I'm going to reference so many of my videos. I feel like that may be a good time to watch my video on forgiveness, because if are not healed, if you don't know how to be alone, I feel like you're not a healed person. So in order to heal, you're going to have to forgive people. And like I mentioned in that video, you don't have to tell people that you have forgiven them. It's just a process that you're going to work on within yourself to, change your viewpoint of things and forgive that person so you can set yourself free. But like I said, if you want to know everything I got to say about that, you can go watch that video. And also, y'all, none of this stuff is an overnight process. So you're going to have to go through it. It'll be some ups, it'll be some downs. But you got to be willing to do the hard work to get to the other side. You know what I'm saying? To be healed, to be happy, to be at peace, to be able, like I said, to be alone and not be lonely. So I'm going to put my next 2 points hand in hand pretty much. I feel like you have to become your own friend and also like get a closer relationship with God. Well, let me start with becoming your own friend first. So, like I said at the beginning, if you have problems with like needing attention from people, or you're just codependent, or you need validation from other people, or like whatever the case may be, you need to become your own friend. What do you think a good friend looks like? Write that down and then do that for yourself. If you need somebody to listen to you, talk to yourself. If you need somebody to motivate you, motivate yourself. Like, all the things you feel like you need from somebody else, you can do those things for yourself. And the reason why I said having a close relationship with God, because God can also do those things for you. And God can fill you up by reading, His word. It's so much good stuff. It's so much good knowledge in the Bible. It's so much wisdom. It's like, when you don't have it in you to fill yourself up, you can go to God. You can go read the word. And I feel like a lot of people never take the time out to really read it for themselves, because at one point that's where I was at. But once you start to really read it for yourself, you see how good it is. Like, it's really like, it's really not anything in the Bible that's gonna lead you down the wrong road. And so it's just like, why not go to the source? Why not go to the creator to fill your cup up if you can't do it for yourself? Because going to other human beings a lot of the time is not the right answer. It's not the right choice. So yeah, try to do the things that you feel like is required in a good friendship, and do those things for yourself. And then also, you can do things by yourself. So if you like going out to eat, or you like watching movies, or you want to go to the park, like, just do those things by yourself. Now be careful, like I said, really, for anybody, women or men, be careful, going out alone, because it's crazy out here in this world. But yeah, like, do stuff by yourself. A lot of times I just be chilling. Like, I really do just be chilling. I watch YouTube videos, I read the Bible, I have like a little dance party in my room by myself. Like, whatever you like to do, y'all, you can literally do it by yourself. I talk to myself. I feel like I'm pretty funny. I be cracking jokes and I be tripping. Like, literally become your own friend, y'all. Become your own friend. Get that close relationship with God, like I said. So in times where you feel like you don't have enough strength of your own to like motivate yourself, or like, let's say you do get sad about something, you know what I'm saying, and you trying to get back to a place of being happy, just go and fill yourself up with God's word. Because I don't know, like, I get so happy when I read it, because it's so much truth in it. It really is so much truth, and it just makes you feel better knowing that someone is on your side. And y'all, like, to have a close relationship with God, you really just have to believe. And that's where faith come in, and hope and all that stuff come in. You gotta just believe wholeheartedly. You gotta believe. it's just like, what harm is it gonna do to you to believe? Like having like a childlike mind. I feel like anybody that has like childlike energy in a positive way, not no immature childish way, but in a mature way that where you still like you are lighthearted and you can laugh about stuff. I feel like that's gonna make you like a happier person. The last thing that I have wrote down is to get some goals and get some hobbies. If you have things that you want to do with your life or things that you like to do, start focusing on doing those things. That way, you're not even worried about friends or relationships because you have other things that you're occupying your time with and you're doing it for yourself. So, you want to have a YouTube channel, get a journal, make your plan, what type of videos you want to do, how often do you want to upload, get a goal and then break it down into smaller steps to where you can actually start to achieve the things that you have set in place that you want to do. But that was just one example. You can be doing anything. I think I mentioned this before in another video. I just want to take better care of my hair, so I started oiling my scalp more. Make sure I was like keeping up with my trims. Like, you can literally make anything a goal. Like, you can work out, you can eat better, you can go back to school. I don't know, y'all. Like, learn how to make something. That's why I said, like, with hobbies too. Even if you don't know exactly what you want to do in life right now, get some hobbies. Paint, do your hair, do your makeup. What else do people do? Play sports. Like, you don't have to take everything in your life so serious. Take some things and just have a good time. And have a good time by yourself. Yeah. So make your goals, make your hobbies, make them, pertain to things that you like to do. Also, too, I didn't have this wrote down, but I feel like this is good to throw in there. Is to work on finding your purpose in life. This also is one of those things that, it can take time, but if you just like go to God and ask Him to like reveal to you your purpose in life, I promise you it's gonna come to you at some point in time. I feel like me doing this YouTube channel is like my purpose because I want to help other people grow spiritually, mentally, emotionally, have a closer relationship with God and just be good, well-rounded people, good morals, good character. And yeah, like that makes me so happy. Every time I make a video on this channel and I film it and I edit it and I post it, I literally feel so much better because this is something that I want to do. And I know that this is something that God approves of. So, yeah, ask God to reveal to you your purpose if you don't know it and start to work on it. I do also have my other YouTube channel, but there's more so, like I said, there's more of like the hobby side of things where, I tell like story times over there and I do my makeup and I do my hair and I do things that aren't, so serious because I don't feel like, it has much substance because those are like materialistic type of things. Some of the stuff, like I said, doing hair and makeup, I don't feel like it's really like it's helping people, but it's not filling people up in a way that I want to fill people up. So that's why I like having the balance of, my two separate channels and doing different type of things and not put myself into one box. So yeah, do what you gotta do, y'all. Do what you gotta do and be okay with the journey because 9 times out of 10 it's like a never-ending journey. I feel like it's always something to learn. And sometimes even when you think you learned something, child, you'll get tested and you will have to relearn it or, see if you still remember what you learned. So, yeah. What they be saying, life is a marathon, not a race. So, just keep that in mind. And like I said, remember, if you have any other emotions that come up, feel them and then just let them flow, because life ain't perfect, life ain't fair. But if you're down here doing what you're supposed to do, it's gonna pay off in the end. So I'll see y'all in my next video, God willing. And yeah, bye.